Hello everyone, welcome to Foreign Farming in the Philippines. I wanted to show you this latest little area that we've cleaned up here and kind of bring home the point of how hard it is to see elevation changes on video. Oh, this poor little tree. When this tree was felled, it landed right on top of this orange tree. This is one of two orange trees that are left. It's been planted a long time. I don't really think it's going to amount to much, but there is new growth on it, and the tree falling on it didn't kill it. So it's still there, it's still alive. But anyway, I wanted to show you. So this is right next to the breeding tanks, and this was a you know, that's the little makeshift house we were staying in right after the typhoon. There's the solar panels, and so this was a slope coming down to the piggery right there, and you can see this little wall here of vegetation. I'm going to come right over here and you can see it a little better. That wall of vegetation right there is just that. It's been built up and built up. Anytime we did any weeding or cleaning in here, it all went on this little wall. And so you can see the height of the soil now right there where the okra is, and then how much lower it is over here. Right on the right hand side of this vegetation pile, it stopped the erosion, stopped the runoff, and it captured all that soil up there and kept it up on the hill, kind of making a terrace. That was the whole purpose of putting this in, and it goes all the way around back up that way, and it has worked well. But there's about a 1 foot terrace now up here, and what that 1 foot has done, it's made it almost level going back about 12 feet, and so we've got almost a level area there. This is the new okra planting right here. We had beans in there that never really did any good, so we took them out and we put okra in it. So all of this little area right here is the upside okra. I don't know what to call the original garden now that we've got those fields in down on the bottom, but all this area up here, this is where our avocado trees are. Avocado trees, that's a lemon tree right there, and okra. That's all that's in this area here. I've got that water running because Consing is watering right now, and so that's the water in, and it goes around and gets pumped out of that last tank, and it's working really well. Water exchange for the fish and nutritious water for the plants. Also, right in here, you know, we're just utilizing every little space that we can to grow something, because what we grow and what we harvest is peso. And we've got a large crew working now. We need the money, so we put in a little row of amplaya all along here. Now, I'm no big amplaya fan. I don't like to eat it myself, but other people do, and it's profitable to grow it. So that's our little extra. Just, you know, these came up from seed. That, you know, an eggplant or an amplaya that had worms in it and was just tossed aside, and these came up from the seeds from that amplaya that was just thrown on the ground. And since they're there and they're growing, why not transplant them and make them go somewhere? Still have more, you know, it's endless. The cleanup is just endless. This is still stuff from the typhoon here. That's that big mango tree right there that fell on the breeding tanks. Still wood here that, you know, we're just going to pile it. In fact, I think I can't move this big one by myself. Maybe I'll be able to roll it end to end. But I need to move all this wood here, all this scrap, over into this pile here. This was going to be, originally this was going to be a feed room for the piggery. This was all dug out and ready to go, but it was never completed. And all the scrap wood that was cut up and couldn't be used for lumber, and no one wanted to use to make charcoal, all of it that's right around in this area here has been put in this pit. And I'm going to add this other stuff to it, and I'll probably end up burning it. The ashes from all that can be utilized. I've been thinking the reason that I'm hell bent on adding to this pile and burning it is because I had this thought yesterday, is to take ash and put it in that last breeding tank where we pump the water out of. Just put it in there and let it soak, and it'll be pumped out with the water, because there's never going to be any fish in that last tank. And since all that water is being utilized to water the crops, why not? It would be more efficient, I'm thinking, than scooping it up and just throwing it out around the plants. Why not just put it in the water? We are, you know, we're still hopeful that we'll get these round tanks here done someday. I'm hoping that within the next couple months we'll be able to finish these off. I would like to tank raise some tilapia in one and begin the shrimp experiment in the other. It's been a long it's been a long time coming. These tanks have been sitting there for over a year, and I want to, while we still have more of this rock in the pile up there, I want to use it before we end up using it for something else. We have enough of that rock to complete the floors still. We'll have to get more sand, but that, you know, that's easy enough to do. But someday we're going to get these done, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to end this one up, guys. Just more progress. We keep after it every day. A little here, a little there. We get more done. We get what needs to be done every day, and then we get a little bit of this other stuff done, and someday we'll be caught up with the cleanup, because, you know, we did the majority of it and finished the majority of the cleanup months ago, but there's still, you know, little stuff that needs to be taken care of, and we're working on it. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.